In the year 2635, Earth had transformed into a post-scarcity society. Thanks to breakthroughs in technology, humanity had achieved the impossible. Hunger, poverty, and disease were eradicated. However, one thing remained unchanged: the relentless grip of bureaucracy. James Thompson was a renowned starscaper, famous for his starscaping and planetscaping skills. His work was celebrated for transforming star systems into celestial masterpieces, creating stunning sunsets, breathtaking eclipses, and harmonious planetary alignments. The term ergens was an ancient word that gained new significance in this era of abundance. In a society where everyone could obtain all they needed and more, ergens represented self-imposed tasks undertaken out of personal drive and dedication. James's ergens began as small-scale projects, moving minor asteroids around. These humble endeavors helped him hone his skills and establish his reputation as a pioneering starscaper. One ordinary day, as James tinkered with a new project in his workshop, a group of small, thumb-like aliens appeared before him. They were the Thumbians, an advanced species facing a dire predicament. "Our sun is dying," the Thumbian leader, Thaler, explained. "We need to relocate our entire civilization, and we've heard of your meticulous starscaping abilities. Will you help us?" James sighed. "Why not file for relocation under Protocol 87366/A? It's a lengthy process, but it should work." Thaler now approached James more aggressively. "We need you to take action on our star system. You must help us. Our home system is totaled. There is no other way than you restoring it to its former glory after the relocation. We are entitled to it." James leaned back, unimpressed. "And I'm entitled to a 32-hour period every week of uninterrupted creativity. I am bound by Regulation 67A 2856, B to 67A 276, F, superseded by Appreciation Index 98F 2890. And I have a lot of superseding to do, so I want to continue my project." "Bye." The Thumbians continued to try and persuade James. They began with offers of monetary compensation. "But there must be a way to convince you," Thaler continued. "We will pay for it. We offer $37 for every asteroid or bigger object moved, with a possible satisfaction bonus on top of it." James raised an eyebrow. $37 for an asteroid? I used to nick quite a few back in the days when I started my ergens. I don't need to do such cheap tricks anymore. Frustrated, the Thumbians shifted their approach, appealing to his sense of duty. "But imagine the cultural significance for our society. We have whole holidays and traditions based on the eclipses of our moon and sun. You are morally obligated to do this for us. You have no choice." James leaned back, unimpressed. "I always do have a choice. That's what our non-scarcity society is all about. Why should I do something for a bunch of low-paying, greedy, self-entitled thumbs?" The Thumbians were taken aback by James' response. Thaler, on the verge of tears, lost all composure. But it could be so beautiful," he sniffed, his voice breaking. James saw the genuine distress in Thaler's eyes and felt a pang of empathy. He carefully lifted Thaler onto the table. "I level with him. Why don't you tell me about what makes this important for you, without coercion, bribes, or emotional blackmail?" Thaler hesitated at first, his voice trembling as he searched for the right words. "Well, our home system, it's more than just a place. The sunsets are green, casting a magical glow across our world. Every 2 years, there's an eclipse that fills the sky with colors we can't even describe. And every 54 years, a comet passes by, a spectacle that brings our entire civilization together in celebration." As Thaler spoke, his initial uncertainty gave way to enthusiasm. He described the intricate dance of celestial events that marked the passage of time in Thumbian culture. His eyes shone with a mixture of pride and longing. "All these things, they make our home truly special. It's not just about survival. It's about beauty, tradition, and the very essence of who we are." James listened intently, feeling a shift in his perspective. The Thumbians' plight was no longer just a bureaucratic issue or a trivial job offer. It was a matter of preserving something profoundly meaningful. I see, James said, his tone softening. You're not just asking for a relocation. You're asking to keep a piece of your identity and culture intact. Thaler nodded, tears still glistening in his eyes. Exactly. We want our new home to be as beautiful and significant as the one we're leaving behind. James considered this for a moment. All right, I'll help you. But I need you to understand that I work best when my efforts are genuinely appreciated. If you're willing to recognize the value of what I do, then we have a deal. Thaler's face brightened with relief and gratitude. Thank you, James. We will make sure to show our appreciation in every way we can. As James began to work on creating the Thumbians' new celestial home, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. The project was no longer just a technical challenge. It was a chance to create something truly beautiful that would honor the Thumbians' rich cultural heritage. The Thumbians settled into their new home, marveling at the stunning sunsets and eclipses James had crafted for them. They celebrated with a grand festival, filled with joy and gratitude for the Starscaper who had saved not just their civilization, but their way of life. In the midst of the celebration, James stood before a massive crowd of Thumbians and humans. They cheered for him, giving him a thumbs up. James smiled, feeling a profound sense of fulfillment and recognition that he had longed for. In the end, James reflected with a satisfied smile, that's the only thing I do it for, a thumb up.